Hey, I'll tell you what, little buckaroni, buckaroo, smoke it, tika, baka, kikoko. You want so cool, you no fool. It's a tool, you know a tool.
I think Larry just had a stroke.
Hey, what's up there, Ryan? Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's show. We are out in one of my favorite places in the whole world, out in North Dakota with our good friend Jason Feldner from Purchase Guide Service. Hey, we've got Scotty from Rebel with us and his son Nicholas, which is going to school out here to become a pilot. So pretty interesting deal. Again, behind the camera, we've got the one and only, well, his name is Ryan, but better known as the Snore Master now. Hey, I'll tell you what, we got a great show going on this week. We're going to be doing some walleye fishing today out at Sakakawea, and then we're going to end up doing a little bit of pheasant hunting. So kind of a cast and blast, you know what, just mixing things up. But you know what, these guys start ice fishing typically that first week of December. This definitely is a place, if you love ice, you love the outdoors, you love great resources, this is the place you want to visit. Hey, you guys, hang on to your heinies. I have got the first fish keeper in the boat today. Gotta hit the bottom.
Yep, can you grab that net, Larry?
Yep, you got it, buddy. Yep. It's a good fish right there. Nice job. Whooshka! Oh, and he popped right off. Damn it, we should
Go get those minnows.
We should go get them minnows. Yep, awesome. Gotta love that. Man, oh man, I'll tell you, it really does come true that, you know, this time of year, later in the day is always better. Hey, Jason, let's talk a little bit more too about all the things that you do out here in North Dakota. You know, you've been out here for quite a few years. We love coming out here and visiting with you. Let's talk about your business.
You know, it's full guide service with lodging.
Now let's talk about your lodging. You know, when I got here, you showed me a new place that you had built, and you can actually lodge up to almost 50 people now.
Correct. I've got 4 places that hold 12 people, and I got a couple smaller houses that are for smaller groups from like 4 to 6.
Okay.
So yeah, it's turnkey. I mean, you come. Most people come for 4 nights lodging, 3 days guided fishing, winter and summer both. We do offer some duck and goose hunting packages also in the fall, and a lot of guys just get lodging from us, and then we take them fishing, and when they're done hunting in the afternoons. So yeah, it's a mecca out here. You can pheasant hunt, duck hunt, goose hunt, crane hunt, and catch walleyes like this.
That's awesome. All right, game on. Let's keep them coming.
Let me just put this down there. Boy, what a difference an hour makes. Yes.
It certainly does. Here, flip them up, buddy. There you go.
16-incher, heck.
Good fish.
18 to 24 foot of water. Marking plenty of fish down there too, aren't we, guys?
Yeah, she's loaded.
All right, let's get her in a box and do another one.
Good fish?
We're all good, Larry.
I like to hear that.
Just a eater. Another 15, 16-incher.
Things are heating up.
Full gear this morning. Now it's about noonish.
Yep.
Sun came out, warmed everything up a little bit, and that's the result right there. Been pitching out and bringing it back. Boy, just aggressive hits too. Another eater.
Oh, another good fatty.
Yep.
Nice fish.
Good net job there, kid.
Oh, there you go. There's another one. You got him. You got him. Here's one right here. Scotty, there you go. We got a double. What you got going there, Scott? Looks like a good fish. Oh, that's a nice fish. Real nice fish. Real nice fish. Oh, yeah.
There we go.
Nice job.
Good job.
Nicholas, what do you got going on there, man? Yep, there you go. Where's our net, man? Oh, hang on. Fight him out. It's a good fish. Oh, that's a dandy.
Nice fish.
That's a dandy. Ooh, that's a nice fish.
Nice fish.
Nice job. Nice job, Nicholas.
Another one out front.
Woo! Boy, it seems like when we run into them, we get a double boom boom.
Oh, here, let my pants even further. Jeez.
Swing, bing, double wing. Here we go. Yeah, got it on the silver spoon. There you go. Take that one all day long. Hey, them guys, anybody can use live bait and catch fish. Real men use artificial baits, right? And good artificial baits. What are you guys looking at me so weird for? Hey, them guys over there aren't using any live bait.
Look at the mirror.
Uh-huh.
You know, I honestly think I'm getting a few more bites because I think I'm using mono.
And why would that be?
Because it falls so much slower.
Okay.
I need a net, please. Like, I'm a huge, in the spring and fall, a huge mono guy.
Even though you don't have the sensitivity?
Yep. Correct. It's amazing how much, especially in this deeper water we're fishing this, 18 to 25 foot. You get all that mono out there, there's so much more drag in the water. It doesn't cut through like Fireline does or Superline does.
Yep, it floats more.
And we're using a 3/8 ounce lead head so we can get down there, but yeah, your line will actually, it'll bowl like this down to the jig. When those fish hit, I'll actually reel down on them and set the hook versus Fireline. You could just get them right away because your line's more direct to the lead head.
Well, obviously it's making a big difference because we're all using super braids and you've got mono on. The man's going to be a pilot. I just missed one right there too.
Small one?
Small one?
Smaller than the one before.
Well, I mean, you got the biggest fish in the pool. What the heck are you talking about,
Yeah,
shit?
there we go.
Yep, fling him right up.
Fling him right up.
Whoa, yeah, nice.
Perfect. No,
Whoa, in, out, in, out.
Thought you had the line?
Yep.
No,
There's a little school of them here.
nice little eater.
Hey, Scotty, let's talk about what Nicholas is doing. People out there want to know.
Well, I think he's just using a bottom bouncer.
No. They know what he's doing fishing. Let's talk about what he's doing with his life.
Aviation.
Aviation. So why is he out in North Dakota? Let's talk about
He's
that.
going to the University of North Dakota.
Yep. And
for
why?
commercial aviation.
Get your kids involved in something positive, the outdoors, and a good job.
And if they come to UND, they can catch these.
Right? Hey everybody, it is our Leroy lunchtime and I can't think of anything better than to have some great venison sticks. And that's the cool part about Leroy meats is there's so many different flavors you guys can get made. Hey, we're in the heart of hunting season now. You guys, good luck to you. And remember, if you're looking to get your deer processed, take it over to our good friends over at Leroy's there in Fox Lake.
All right, Larry, we're gonna test this out. We're gonna switch rods once.
Yep, that's what I want. Yep, let's see.
Okay.
So here,
We'll see if it's the line or the technique.
okay, that's a good idea. So let's tell everybody again what's going on. You're the only guy that's got mono.
I'm the only one that's got monofilament on. We're jigging 18 to 24 feet of water. Everybody else has got Fireline on, and I'm whooping their butts.
He is. Okay, trade off. Hey everybody, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. Hey, you think about this. You think about the amount. There you go, Scotty. Hey, Scotty, I'll tell you something. Here's the mono theory. Jason, let's talk about this. This week's tip of the week is going to get changed right now. This is unbelievable where Jason had the only mono rod in the boat and he basically caught his limit of walleyes before anybody else did. Scotty just took his rod.
One cast.
We switched.
Yep, we switched with mono and I'll tell you what, his first cast walleye. So we're in anywhere from 18 to 28 feet of water. Everybody knows that any kind of super braid, it doesn't matter if it's a Fireline or if it's an 832 or you can go on and on. There's so many different braids. Obviously you have better feel, your bait is gonna fall faster, you have more control over it. Totally the opposite is what's happening. Jason, let's explain it again because it hasn't quite gone through this brain why, and now we know for a fact because that it is the mono.
Correct. If you look at mono, even like think about trolling, how your line goes like this.
Right.
Because of the drag.
Yep.
Okay, well the Fireline is going to cut straight through that line a lot easier than a monofilament. So you're going to get a bow in your line actually like this, which is going to create lift and let it fall a lot slower than the Fireline. So I think that's the whole thing. These fish are keying on it when you lift it up and you stop your jig and it just floats back down real slow. They key in on that, just slide up and
Little things make such a big difference. So you think about this, Jason. So why not go with a lighter jig to get a slower fall?
Because with the mono, you don't have as good as feel.
Right.
So I'm going with a little bit heavier lead head and get away with that because it's still going to fall slower than the fire line. So, and I like to watch my line a lot more, especially when there's wind.
Yep.
Because you'll get a bow in that mono like that. If that thing just jumps a little bit,
you're setting the hook right away. And here's another thing. You're not using a clear mono. No. You're using a high vis mono right down to the jig.
Right. Especially on cloudy days.
Yep.
Because if you got the clear stuff on cloudy days, it's a lot harder to see.
Yes.
So I always use an orange or a green.
Unbelievable. I'll tell you again, little things make a big difference, and here we go. Nick's got the rod now?
We're gonna put it to the test again.
Hey, because you know, if everybody wants to get their limits, they're gonna have to pass that rod around. I'm sticking with what I got going here. I only need a couple more, but it's not fast and furious like what Jason did. Hey everybody, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. Hey, everybody knows how expensive things are nowadays, you know what? And for me, I really think a great tip is, like a couple weeks ago, we did a tip on rods, using the proper rod sleeves to really protect your rods because you got so much money into them, and to kind of keep the tangle and keep everything just going smooth. I'm also that way when it comes to my tackle boxes. And here's a great box, and there's a couple other companies that make it. But when you think about like how expensive, these are all shiver minnows in here, and they're expensive. I want to make sure I protect them, and I also don't want them tangled all the time. I'm always in a hurry when I get on a good bite, or if I want to change my lure, I want it where I can real easily just grab a bait out of here like this, lift it up, and go to use it. And the biggest thing is too, a lot of times your baits get wet, and when they're hanging like this, obviously all that moisture, the way the box is designed, it's got good airflow through it. It's going to keep them baits, the hooks, from rusting up. Hey everybody, again, this week's tip of the week brought to you by our good friends up at Mike's Country Meats, the finest jerky on the planet. Again, now we handed the rod off to Nicholas, and what happens? Nicholas catches the fish. You guys, it's just, if I wasn't here to see this, I would not believe it for 1 minute. Nice job. Whoosh job. Again.
Third cast on mono.
Yep. You know, I mean, it's just hard to believe a bright Viz line all the way down to the jig. Never. I never use that. Ryan was saying we couldn't do it. Couldn't fill that live well up.
Never once said that, Larry.
You did too. You were thinking it. I could read your mind. Got the mono. Where's his dad?
Get the net.
Larry's got the net.
I'm the net man this time. Come on, Nicholas. Feel good? One more after this, boys.
There you go. Get him.
Hold them up, Nicholas. Hold them up for the camera. Soon to be the big pilot. 747. I think he's mad at you. Ryan. Oh, you know what? He knows that. Who? Yes, that is the Snore Master. Snore Master.
All the way in.
Macaroni!
Grab the net.
The last fish of the day right here, folks. Hey, tomorrow we're going to be doing some pheasant hunting. Jason, let's talk a little bit about that, you know?
Oh, no.
Whoa, nice save. Good thing.
Good job.
And you broke the line because the jig is in there.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what. Hey, so let's talk about what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And Nick and Scott love the pheasant hunt too, so.
Could be a good time.
Yes.
Hopefully, so yeah. The nice thing out here too is that if it's not posted or electronically posted, you can hunt it.
Okay.
So, and then you do have, you know, the normal land, and then you do have the reservation land, so you can buy a separate license for the reservation, and then you just look on your Hunt on X and you can hunt all the tribal ground as long as it's not posted again.
Okay.
So
hey.
yeah, it's gonna be fun to be able to cover lots of area and see a lot of different terrain.
Yeah. It's one thing I want to talk to you about. I heard you say this morning something about your dogs. If a guy brings his dog out here, he should have the proper vaccination paperwork. Is that what you were saying?
Correct, yes.
Yeah.
Because if you get, especially on the tribal warden, if you're in the reservation area, you have to have proof that your dogs are all up to date on their shots.
Okay, that's a good deal. Hey, I'll tell you what, let's go back and clean some fish and enjoy the rest of the day. Maybe have a couple of beers.
Yeah, and a steak.
And a steak. Little steak and some beers. Hey everybody, you know, for me, I've lived the outdoors. You know, I've been very fortunate my whole life to basically be in this industry. And you know what, I'm nobody special, but I feel very special. I feel very special that I have had the opportunity to do the things that I do, to be able to enjoy the resources that we enjoy. But you know, we say this each and every week. I know the true reason why we live in this country. It's because of a lot of really hardworking people in all industries. But the other part is no doubt is our military men and women. And with all the things going on around this world right now, more than ever, it is definitely time to pray for all of our military people, to keep them safe and to appreciate what they're doing. So.
It's almost like the days when you had a Harley and you were waving to the guy on a bike. You see another warrior on the water, you just get a good feel.
First class all the way from the people that ride them to the people that make them.
They do such a nice job with communication. They'll pick up the phone anytime. It's really almost a friendship.
You could be in any state, and when somebody with a warrior drives by you, you get that honk, that beep. You're truly part of a family, and there's nothing like it.
Hey, good morning, everybody. I'll tell you what, we got a great night's sleep last night. Man, I'll tell you, yesterday was an explosive day of walleye fishing. Today, we are gonna spend some time and go do some pheasant hunting. You know what? We saw a lot of birds yesterday on the way over to the landing, which is probably about 20 miles from where we're staying here. And so I'm pretty excited about that. It's an absolutely awesome, beautiful day. There's a lot of cold weather coming in right behind us, so we got perfect timing on this. So you guys hang on to your heinies, get ready for some exciting pheasant hunting. The great part about North Dakota is there is so much open land, and there's a couple different ways. You know, you really got to make sure if you're hunting private land that you got to make sure it's not posted either electronically or it's not posted with signs. But we're hunting on the reservation today, and so this is basically all open land. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be hitting smaller spots. Like a lot of these spots, it'll only take us a half hour to 45 minutes to work them to see if there's any birds there, and then we're gonna jump back in the truck and run down the road and get to the next spot. But there's so many different areas to hunt, there's no way we'll be able to hunt them all. So on that note, you know what, get ready for some exciting hunting. You know, Jason's very passionate about pheasant hunting, and so is Nicholas. They're gonna be our two shooters today. For some reason, when I was in Alaska, one of our camera guys said that he got me a license for out here, but for some reason, it never happened. So I'm gonna be filming today, so Shaky Smith is here.
Here.
I love it. Where's your gun? Yeah, that's what they're doing. They're watching it. See all the ducks, you guys? See them way out there? Got a runner. Get ready, Nick. Keep going. There you go. You got excuses. Excuses, right? At least we finally got a couple of birds up that were in range. In the trees. She's going. Keeps going. Get up there a little farther, Nick. They're definitely on some stuff. You want me to carry that? Yeah. It's a nice buck. That's a nice buck. You guys stay up on top, right? Go up, want to go up the other way?
I want to be downwind.
We're coming up. There you go. Nice job. Woo! Woo!
Good girl. Catch him up.
Nice job. There they go. There they go. Stole it right away from her. Nice job. One down. Hey, Jason, man, what an awesome time. Always a pleasure to be out in North Dakota. A lot of fun, and it's a great place to come and decompress, because I'll tell you what, if you want to get away from the hustle and bustle and the crazy things that are going around the world, this is definitely the place to come out and relax and enjoy yourself. Hey, Scotty, you know what? We appreciate everything over from Rebel, our Tubatola people. Nicholas, good luck on your flight school. Can't wait to see you flying like one of them big planes. You know what? Keep your eyes in front of you and not on the stewardess. You definitely need to get a hold of Jason. He's got awesome lodging. They've got great places. Hey, Jason, let's talk real quick a little bit about your ice fishing. How does it work?
We ride with you out on the ice, stay with you all day, keep you on fish. We keep moving around looking, provide all your rods, reels, Vexlars, fish cleaning at the end of the day.
You guys clean the fish at the end of the day. Oh, I'll tell you what, you guys, that's something that we don't even do on our ice guiding services, clean the fish at the end of the day. Let's tell them how they can get a hold of you.
Percheyes.com or 701-351-1294.
Hey, we want to thank all of our military men and women for the great service they have given this country and continue to give this country, along with all of our firefighters and paramedics, and no doubt all of our law enforcement agents. Hey, it is a great day to be alive, and the best part is we're going to see you guys and gals again next week, and thanks for joining us. Little, here, I'll take that fish from you. Little thing, you get back up there and keep casting that super braid.
I'll take my rod.
No, you ain't getting that rod back. You already got your limit.
It's been 14 hours and we're still walking. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Been surviving on beef sticks, beef jerky, and one chicken salad sandwich. If they find my body, just let them know I love you. All of you.
Oh, there he goes.